what's up, y'all?
Good evening.
It's time.
It's top 4 of our Vault Masters tournament.
I didn't put my microphone on.
Aww.
But you probably still heard it. They're just quiet.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, what's up?
They made an announcement today. Ghost Galaxy did. I don't know if you read that thing.
I didn't get a chance to read through the whole thing. I skimmed it.
Skimming is fine. I just more or less what I did.
Right? It was the breakdowns.
Yeah, it was some breakdowns. As I said, it sounded like there was some coded language in there.
The Ascension, because they were like, these decks won and got multiple people into the top cuts, right? And so like that's a really good argument for deck Ascension.
The deck is too good. Now you can have like an alternative format where those decks are allowed, and you can
precisely.
You can always let them into the World Championship.
And that's why I like that you ascend Vault to decks, but you allow them to play in the World Championship. That makes sense to me.
It's been a long-standing question. It's like, what if there is a best deck in Keyforge, right? Is there a deck that cannot lose in any circumstance? I don't think that's true necessarily, but as a thought exercise, I think it's intriguing, right? What do you do if you accidentally print a deck that can never be beaten? So anyway,
it could happen, I guess, theoretically.
Right, like it could happen.
But I think, deck extension is something that we've talked about for years, and that is something that I think even Richard Garfield envisioned to happen. Like the way Chainbound worked.
Exactly. They've moved away from chains, which I don't necessarily disagree with, but I think the more Keyforge you play, the more you realize like how essential chains were for like especially local level organized play, right? Like if you walk into organized play and you're playing a deck that can top 8 a Vault Tour, you're playing against people who maybe have like 5 decks or whatever, it's going to feel kind of unfair.
Yeah.
But you sit down and you're like, okay, well, this deck's got 13 chains. Your opponent's going to be like, oh, okay, right. And you're going to have a game, at least that way. So,
also, Joker, thank you for the 26 months.
Yeah, appreciate it. It's up, man.
Appreciate it.
So, we're in the top 4. I'm on Hepzibah, who complicates vaults.
I'm on Vaultmaster Mademoiselle Badhand Virgil.
Yeah, these decks are competing for the privilege of being annihilated by the winner of the other matchup.
Well, maybe.
Both these decks have some tools.
They have ways to deal with the hell of that stuff. The thing is, like, the second deck won without even like caring that much.
Yeah. The bottom 5 cards in that one game were Break Nasty, Parmalatoon, Halifest, and the Ged Hammer or whatever. 5. 7. Yeah, the thing about chains is like Justin and I, when we were playing like a little bit of chain-bound local stuff, we just alternated decks. We just played different decks, right? Sleeves are catching.
Well. Both Halifests are playing in our next match tonight.
Yeah,
and I don't know what's going to happen in that matchup.
In a matchup that could possibly be responsible for the deaths of millions.
Yeah, Who knows what's going to happen?
I have 7 cards.
Yep.
You cut, right?
Yeah. Oh God, I'm gonna mulligan.
I'm gonna play Chuff Ape.
Okay. Maybe I need to shuffle your deck.
I mean, I've been shuffling.
Okay.
It's just the draws have been bananas.
Okay. Let's see this.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna deep probe for Saurian.
Uh-oh. I'll discard Consul Primus, Faust the Great, and Cincinnati's Rex.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna play Blip. I'm done.
All right.
I don't know if that was meta or not, but like I think that was probably.
I think if you look at my
highly
list,
likely to hit Saurian stuff, right?
I'm going to say Saurian. I'll play Golden Spiral. I'll Carpe Venum, which exalts Blip Up, and then I'll discard this Ostracize. It's your turn. I'll draw 6. This was very rigged.
It's rigged. Yeah.
Rigged.
I'll say Logos. I'll play Lethalogica. You have all the amber over here.
Oh, I wonder why.
All the amber.
I wonder why that happened.
for Hide. I'll play Group Think Tank, Hide, Vellum, Titan Engineer. Oh, they're properly
oh, you got the, yeah, gotcha. No, right. I am going to say, I'm gonna say Saurian. I'm gonna Carpe Venum. We'll get Blip Up and Vellum. I'll play Consul Primus. I'll play Lapisaurus with the damage pip. I'll do the damage to Hide, I suppose. And then I am going to Golden Spiral Lapisaurus to go kill Vellum before something gets out of hand there. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3. Tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Mars. Play Mix. I'll do a damage. Play Megamouth. I'll use a Blip Up and Reap, actually.
Okay.
And then I'll play this Ulka Megamouth. That comes to play ready. I will Reap. And I can use a friendly non-Mars creature. I'll use Hide to Reap. I'll draw a card. I drew Kaboom. I think I just discard it. I might regret that. We'll see. I'm done.
All right. I am going to say Dis. I'm going to play Obsidian Forge and Toxin, and I will fear Blipip.
What's up, Andy Forge? Thank you for the 9 months. Appreciate that.
Hey, appreciate that. And I'll draw 3. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
Really tempting to go Mars again. I'm gonna say Robner though. I'm gonna play these 2 Rant and Rives. So, you know, there's that. I'll play Sound the Horns. Not that. This. For Brick Nasty. I'll play Brick and Gravel Guts. Damage. Rowdy Scald. Oh, Rowdy Scald. Your turn. Check with 8.
All right, I am going to say, I'm going to say Mars. I'm going to play Mix the Tall-Minded. Chef Ape's going to get unstunned. I'm going to play Glixel Weaponsmith. I'll play another Mix the Tall-Minded. I'll play Glixel Proliferator. And I'll play Felix the Disintegrator. And it is your turn. I will. No, you're not. Your keys cost plus
a bunch.
12 right now. So.
All right. I'll say Mars.
This is these boards are the result of Vault Masters, I believe.
Yeah, I think this is a uniquely Vault Master situation. I'll play Weaponsmith, Blipip. I'll play this Irradiated Amber.
I'm not there.
I will Reap with Megamouth to use Gravel Guts to fight Proliferator. 3. I'll gain 1 for Brick Nasty. I will... he gets 2 +1 counters.
He's bigger.
Large boy.
He ate that Martian.
Mars first. I'll do the damage to the Felix. I'll ready and reap with Megamouth. To use Titan Engineer to fight Mix. I'll Mix fight Weaponsmith. And up.
All right, you have how much amber? 13?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to say this. I'm going to reap with Toxin. Discard a card at random from your hand. Lollop. I am going to play a snag with a damage pip on it. I'll kill the Mix. I'm gonna exhume with a capture icon. I'll capture onto the Chuff Ape. I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. Alright, so if I bring back this Mix, that is +3/+3, so that's 12. So that forces you to pay all of your amber. So I think that's fine. Exhume Mix, play Toxin, and then we've got a Fear. I think I fear the Group Think Tank. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll fear the Group Think Tank. I'll draw 4. I'll say check with 6. Draw 6. Tell you to go ahead.
Okay. I'll say logos. I'm gonna fight Mix.
Got 4.
Yeah, Hide and Vellum get archived. I'm going to
Murtani, hello.
Fight Lapisaurus.
Alright, so I get an amber. Because it before fight Exalt. Alright, you get an amber, Lapisaurus is dead.
I'm going to think twice. Irradiated amber.
Okay, so 3 damage to my creatures. 3 here. 3
That's all
here.
Creatures, I think. Yeah. It was each enemy creature. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I was thinking it was all creatures.
No. You guys are fine. Irradiated amber is like it's so situational, but it's very, very good when it hits. So
discard Binate Rupture. I'm gonna play.
Oh, you don't want to Binate Rupture?
No. I'm gonna play Cronus.
It's got alpha. I can, if you want to go back and play the Binate Rupture, I'll let. Okay,
I'm good. I'll play Group Think Tank. I'm done.
All right, so I will forward for 6.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna say this. I'm gonna play Essence Scale. I'm going to exhume with a card draw. So draw, exhume. Any play effects over here? No. Cincinnati Rex? Ooh. I wonder if he was correct to exhume earlier.
Instead of the
Mix. No, Mix was correct.
Was good,
Mix
yeah.
was correct.
Mix
was like, instead of you forging for 8, you forged for 12, right? Mm. So, all right. Anyway, Cincinnati Rex is back. Well, I'm gonna play Goob and Dust Imp. And then this Snag is going to fight Brick Nasty, I think. Yeah, let's fight Brick Nasty. Okay. Your turn. I will draw 3 and tell you to go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Mars. I'm gonna reap with Blip Up. I'm gonna reap with Megamouth to use a friendly non-Mars creature. I'm gonna use a group Think Tank.
Alright, so Dust Imp explodes, Gub explodes, Mix explodes, Chuff Ape takes 4. I gain 2 Amber from Dust Imp dying. We found it. We found the removal.
Play Resonator, play Harvester. I'll go ahead and fight there.
Okay. He's dead. Chuff Ape is dead.
I guess I could have done that before the thing, but it's fine. I'll reap with Resonator. And I'm done.
All right, I am going to say Mars. I'm going to play Orbital Bombardment. I have 3 Martians. So I'm going to Blast Resonator. And I'll dump 2 damage into the Megamouth. He's gotten a workout this game.
Yeah, man, he's insane.
I'm going to play Dominator. Capture, and it's stunned. I'm gonna play Collector Worm, and then I'm gonna Mars first to use the Collector Worm. Whomst do I collect? The group Think Tank or Megamouth, or do I reap? You're like kind of priced back into Brobnar. I guess I'll get this group Think Tank. Okay, I'll say check with 7. I'll say to go ahead and I'll draw 4. Group Think Tank's like hard to fight, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what it kind of boils down to.
Same logo, so pick up the archive. I'll play Hide, Archimedes, Vellum, Rocket Boots, Reap. Ready. Reap. I'm done.
All right, so I will forge. Okay. I'm going to say Saurian. I'm going to play a Library of Polysaurus. Galea Tops, Console Primus. And then I believe dumb stuff starts happening from here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna Golden Spiral, Exalt, ready, and use a friendly creature. Let's we'll use the Console Primus. So Exalt, ready, Reap, gain 1, move 1 from him to somebody, put an Archimedes. Then Cincinnatus Rex is going to fight Archimedes, and then I'll exalt Cincinnatus Rex. Ready each other card. Archimedes Elusive is broken. I'm going to Library of Polosaurus, the Cincinnatus Rex Amber. I am going to Reap with Consul Primus. We'll move this to Archimedes. Galeotops is going to fight Archimedes to death. And then we Golden Spiral Cincinnatus here into fighting Vellum. He's got 2 armor remaining. We will exalt, and we'll ready all the other stuff. It's these in this deck that make it really insane, right?
Yeah, because you don't pay anything for what you're doing.
Exactly. Like, I don't even, like, I'm, so this is 2 uses of Cincinnatus, 2 uses of Golden Spiral, 3rd use of Consul Primus here, Reap, move, Library of Polosaurus, Galeotops.
We can pack it up.
Okay.
I don't have any way to stop Amber. But
yeah,
you could go on quite high.
You could have,
like, I could have drawn back into a Rant and Rive, but I think you could have gone to 12 easy.
Yeah.
So even if I drew the 1 Rant and Rive, it wasn't going to stop you. So.
You needed like both, right?
I needed to get both, but I only drew 1 card.
I was gonna say there was a chance that you needed both Rant and Rise, and that still wouldn't have been enough.
I think so. I think you could have gotten that high. Yeah.
So
for sure. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
It was all the taxing.
So I don't know when Joker made that comment, but yes, that in fact, Cincinnatus Rex there did go Super Saurian 4. It's the I think it's so.
It's also like the big taunt guys that it's so troublesome.
You can't just go fight them.
The Chuff Ape and the Dominator. I had to send multiple things into them.
You've got Grave Reminder and the 2 Exhumes in here, right? I think that's what makes it so resilient, because you deep probed me, and I was like, and I was definitely behind at that point, but like,
Grave Reminder for Cincinnatus and like any of those.
Well, because
Consul Primus.
Yeah, the deck is 2.
I guess you need a way to get rid of the Golden Spiral.
It's got 3 Consul Primuses.
Yeah,
in fact. So.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's a good point.
Yeah,
I think this deck has no choice but to go wide. Unfortunately, I was doing really well for a while.
I wonder if you I guess it just doesn't. You just don't have the efficiency if you do this Saurian plus the Halifest Brobnar plus like a Grim Reminder, right? You've got 2 different game plans at that point.
You need like a Logos thing going on.
You need a Logos to lubricate the deck, right? Like, because otherwise it's not fast enough to compete with the other Alliance stuff. So, yeah.
You could probably do the. You could probably
at that point.
You don't necessarily need the disc. I think the disc does sort of like add the redundancy to both packages, so maybe it's okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
The question is like, is the efficiency?
If you have enough, does one of the Halifest decks have Sound the Horns? Because you have Sound the Horns, and you can Sound the Horns and mill yourself a bunch to set up Grim Reminders.
I don't think it does, but I know that there's the Logos with like Bleak Logicas.
Yeah.
But then you don't have the Grim Reminders to go with it.
Yeah. It would require playtesting, right?
Yeah.
Like how many draws with either the Saurian or the Brobnar that you have?
I think we could take basically this top 4, maybe like a couple of the other top 8 decks,
and
just like swap some stuff around and just try some stuff. Right?
Yeah, just see which one is the best.
Also, there's the question of which of those 2 Halifest decks are better.
Yeah,
like I don't know.
And it's close. It's not as close. It's not as close as it might initially appear, right? Because one is double Ganger Chieftain, which is nuts.
Yeah.
But the other one is Rock Turning Giant, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Which gives like a crazy amount of like removal and utility. And this one also does not have fresh marks, and the other one does, right? So you've got fresh marks. You got fresh marks, and Drum or Not is actually interesting too, right? And a cannon. So there's all kinds of like random utility stuff in there.
All right.
I'm gonna mulligan.
Okay.
Even in Stormstrong.
I'll play Vellum.
Okay. I'll say Dis. I'll play Snag and I'll fear Vellum. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3. So you go ahead.
I'll say Mars. I'll deep probe Saurian. Okay. I'm going to discard Weaponsmith and Harvester.
Don't want to get locked in.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to say Dis. I'm going to play Toxin and Dust Imp, and then I'm going to Reap with Snag. And it is your turn. I will draw 2. So you go ahead.
Robner. Play Wall, draw. Play Rowdy Scald. Play Brick Nasty. Play Relentless Assault.
Oof.
I'm going to Vault, fight Snag.
Okay.
And gain 1. I'm going to Rowdy Scald, fight Toxin. And gain 1. I'm going to Brick Nasty, fight Dust Imp. Your turn.
All right, I'll say Mars. I guess I'll Kaboom. It's very possible that that's really good later on. I'll play Collector Worm and Felix, and then I'll Mars first. If I was blowing up more than 1 Amber, I would say it's Felix. To action, I'll just Reap with a Collector Worm. And I'll drop chain, draw 3 until you go ahead. Your deck has a number of damage pips. I'm not expecting this Felix to be along for this world.
I'll save logos. I'll play Group Think Tank, Hide, Vellum. Think twice. So I can either get the Relentless Assault and kill 1 of your guys. Or get Deep Probe and try to get some Saurians. And you haven't played Saurian yet. So I think I get Deep Probe. And say Saurian.
All right, I got Console, Primus, and a Lapisaurus of Ostracize and Golden Spiral as well.
All right, I'm
done. Is it worth taking a Saurian turn here? I'm gonna say Mars. Collector Worm is going to collect Vellum, I think.
It kills it first, right? It would kill Vellum.
Yeah, you're right. Is it the Group Think Tank then? Nah, you kill your own guys. I guess I'll collect. Nah, I just don't want you archiving. That's fine. Kill. Okay. Fight Vellum. And then Felix is going to Reap to at least get me to threaten. And I'll say check with 6. I'll drop a chain, draw 2, and tell you to go ahead.
All right, I'll say Logos. I'll fight the Collector Worm. I'm gonna use Group Think Tank. These get archived. I'm gonna play Archimedes, Dysania, draw 2. I'm done.
Okay. I'll Forge. Okay. I'm pretty happy about getting that key in there. I was not guaranteed to have that happen. I'm going to say Dis. I'll play Obsidian Forge and Toxin. And I'm going to tell you to go ahead. I'll drop a chain, draw 2. And it's your turn.
Mars. Stem Rager. Megamouth. Resonator. Radiated Amber. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Golden Spiral, 2 Console Primuses, and then this Ostracize. And I'm going to Ostracize Ugh. I don't know what to kill here, man. I guess the Resonator.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You will forge, and I'll draw 5, and I'll say to go ahead. I guess I could have played around Group Think Tank with my Primuses, but I don't know.
I feel like I.
If you Group Think Tank, it's like wiping your own stuff out, which is...
It does. It kills these, but this gets archived. It kills that. But also, I get rid of 2 constant Primuses. So, it seems pretty good. I'm going to say the Logos. I'm going to pick up the archive. I'm going to... Rocket Boots the Root Think Tank Reap. Ready. Reap. Do I fight Toxin? I think I fight Toxin here. And I'll use Group Think Tank. This is archived. This is dead. This is dead. I'll play Hide. And Vellum. I'm done.
I guess I'm gonna say... like, torn between both. I guess I'll say Dis. I'll play Gub and Exhume, and I'll capture onto the Gub. I'm going to Exhume. I'll Exhume this Lapisaurus. I'll do a damage to Vellum. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
I'll say Logos. Pick up the archive. Don't think I'm thinking. But I am going to use this cool stuff. I'm going to play Cronus. I'm going to do damage to the Gub. I'm going to Reap with Hide. Draw 2. I'm going to play Desania and draw 2. Archive 2. I'll Reap. I'll Reap. I'll Reap. Archive 2. Okay, check with 6.
Okay, I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play Chuff Ape. It's stunned. I'm gonna play Mix the Tall Minded. I'll play Dominator. It's done. And I'll capture onto the Dominator. And then I'm gonna scoop up. I'll capture onto the Chuff Ape. My Lapisaurus and Vellum, I guess, have to get archived. And then that is my turn. I will draw 4 and tell you to go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Cannon. I'll sound the horns. There's a creature. None? None. That's okay. That's fine. I'll play Wallop, Gravel Guts, damage, Rant and Rive. I'm done.
All right, I am going to say Saurian. I'm gonna play Library Apollosaurus, playing Cincinnatus Rex. I'm playing Faust. I'm playing Carpe Venums. I'm putting them. We'll go Lollop. Group Think Tank. Okay. And we're gonna Golden Spiral Cincinnatus Rex. It's not as bad as last time because I can only dump one Amber a go. Cincinnatus Rex is gonna fight the Group Think Tank. His armor is gone. I will Exalt and ready all of my cards. We're gonna Library Apollosaurus. Faust, are you fighting? Or are you just reaping? I think you're reaping. And then we're going to Golden Spiral Cincinnatus. He's going to fight Lollop. And I'll Exalt and ready my cards. And we'll Library. And Faust is going to reap. Then we're going to Golden Spiral Cincinnatus into Lollop. And I will Exalt. And ready. And I'll Library Apollosaurus. And Faust is going to reap.
Is that 3 Cincinnatuses?
I'm not rule of 6ing here.
Okay.
I think I'm stopping right there.
Okay.
Because this is like I don't
it's a liability.
I don't want to like end up in a situation. Okay. And then this last Golden Spiral. What do I do with this? You have to beat through this Chuff Ape and then you can go after Cincinnatus. So last Golden Spiral. I think I don't do anything with it because I think I've got a key's worth of Amber on stuff in play. Okay, and it's your turn. I will draw 5. Tell you to go ahead. Check with 12. Spiral on the Mars. Yeah, I don't know if I like. So these big creatures are gonna like. Justin has to kill them if he wants to go anywhere on the board. Plus that deck has like Kaboom and shit like that. So there's ways where
I'll say Brobnar and pick up the archive.
Who wants to do drugs with you? I don't know.
Drink sports.
Drink sport.
I'll do some drugs with you, man.
Yeah.
I'll play Rant and Rive.
Okay. Explode.
I had to play Brobnar that turn.
Yeah.
That, really. Yeah. Cool. What drugs are you doing? I'll play another Rant and Rive.
Okay.
That was like just in case you went super high. I will. Now I think I send a bunch of my stuff to their death. In an effort to
Tylenol. Okay.
Okay, yeah. That works. It's important. I need 10. 11. Okay. I'm gonna fight there.
Dominator, yep. He's got
you
4.
want to put damage on him, so I can
okay.
Visualize. I'm going to
You're thinking of Grand Nine Toes there.
Here's Grand Nine Toes right here. And I'm going to cannon it. And then I'm going to play Relentless Assault. I'm going to fight Chuff Ape.
Okay.
Chuff Ape.
Dead.
Dominator.
For villains over here.
Villains over there.
So 4 in the Dominator?
Yeah, 4 in the Dominator. He's dead. I am done.
Alright, so I forge for 6.
Mm-hmm.
We got 3 left. I will say Mars. When I say Mars, I'm going to play Mix the Tall-Minded, Glixel Proliferator, Glixel Weaponsmith. And I am going to Reap with Mix the Tall-Minded. And then Dominator is going to unstun. And it is your turn. Draw these 3. Go ahead.
Mars. Fight Proliferator. 2 damage there. Deep Probe. I think I have to say this here.
You're right about what I've got the most of in my hand, but no creatures.
Okay. And then I'll play Kaboom.
Okay.
And Mix. And Bullwhip. Harvester. Your turn.
Okay, so that's 2. I've got I have like a really sweet Grim Reminders here. The problem is
then you give me all this amber.
You've got all that amber,
yeah.
And I just like lose. Well, actually, let's do the math. Can I win on the following turn? I actually don't think there's enough disc creatures in this deck to win with Obsidian Forge if I grab Reminders for discs.
You need like 12. Plus whatever amber.
Plus the mix, right?
Yeah.
So I think I have to say Mars here and put my archives into my hand. So you'll get Vellum back. Oh no, okay, so that's actually perfect. Because I had the random thing there, I won't draw. So I can still Grim Reminders on the following turn. I'm going to Orbital Bombardment for 3. So 2/2/2 like that. And then I'll play Mix Glixel Weaponsmith.
Simple 6.
Yeah. Okay. And that is your turn.
No, it's your turn. That was your turn.
That's what I'm saying. It's your turn. That's your turn. I'm saying now
that was your turn.
That is your turn to take.
No, now it's my turn.
He's done too many drugs. He's done too much Tylenol tonight.
All right.
He's all hopped up on Tylenol.
This all seems pretty bad. Okay, I'll say Logos. Titan Engineer, Vellum. I'm going to discard this Binary Rupture. I could have used it to give us both 2 amber, but I feel like I lose the game.
Yeah.
I'm done.
What am I on to call him? The card flicking?
He's won non-stop games. He's gone overconfident.
Okay, I'm going to say this. I'm going to play Essence Scale. I'm going to fear the Titan Engineer. I'm going to Grim Reminders before I play the Exhume. I guess we just go get Saurian. We just dump all these Saurian idiots in my discard pile. Or from my discard pile into the archives. Yeah, you could Dysania my balls.
I don't know how I could. But it's in here, so.
You could Dysania the hell out of me.
Yeah. He is undefeated for 2024, isn't he? What the hell?
Yeah, where's my call out? GG.
Actually, how come we didn't get mentioned in that, to be honest? Let's be real.
I'll play Exhume, so I'm going to shuffle and draw.
The place on the internet where you can watch literally the most Voltorb footage of all time.
This forces me to draw, so I don't have anything to Exhume.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that earlier when you played that Exhume. Is this sort of like it could possibly be a Nombo? I think it's fine, though. You could, like, Obsidian Forge something and Exhume it. Well, no, you have to... No, you can't. You can't. You can interrupt your Obsidian Forge. You hold controls to keep priority.
I can only kill these, right?
And then before the Exhume play effect resolves, you activate Obsidian Forge to sacrifice creature, and then it goes off.
Draw. It was a Toxin.
Nice.
Drop this chain. Draw 3. Tell you to go ahead.
Logos. Titan Engineer. Think twice.
Dysania. If it worked that way.
Actually, I'll play that second because I have to Kaboom, I think. I'm going to Reap with Vellum. And archive a card. And then I'll think twice the Kaboom. Yeah.
The Martians go back.
So you can't do Cincinnati stuff. Alright, I'm done.
Martians go back. Go back, Martians. Okay, I'm going to say Saurian. I'm going to pick up the archives. I'm going to play... I'm going to discard Carpe Venum. I'm going to play Consul Primus. I'm going to play Consul Primus. I'm going to play Consul Primus. I'm going to play Faust. I'm going to play Lapisaurus. Do damage to Lapisaurus. I'm going to play Galeatops. I'm going to Golden Spiral, a Consul Primus to Exalt, Ready, and Reap. And I'll just move this over to there, and then we'll Library Apollosaurus. And I'll say check with 6. And it is your turn.
I lose. Can't possibly answer 6 amber.
Yeah, the deck actually wants its opponent to go to like 40.
Yeah. This deck is okay. I think it was just like it felt like I was playing a pile of really good cards.
Not cohesive.
Right.
This deck has got like
it's got stuff.
You want a Cincinnatus.
Yeah.
You have a very clear Cincinnatus game plan, and a lot of the stuff of the deck like helps you build towards that.
Yeah, I think that deck is definitely the better deck.
And then your backup plan is to do some awesome stuff with Mars too, right?
Yeah.
The deck is very good at taxing.
Okay.
And
now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the Clash of Titans.
The Zealot.
I'm on the Shadow.
All right.
What's gonna happen? There's gonna be a lot of fighting with Brobnar. Where's Cloggin at?
You've got Logos.
I have Logos and Dis and Brobnar. You're
so,
sorry in Dis, Brobnar?
Yeah, so this Crushing Charge is like completely useless. So this deck does have an Ostracize, which could be very, very good, right?
Yeah.
That's the Purge. Oh yeah, Purge on a creature. So it is very good. It's also got Mark of Dis, so I can Mark of Dis you.
I have Cyberclone.
Cyberclone also good, yeah.
I have Interdimensional Graft and 2 Effervescent Principles.
Yeah, that's bad for me. Those are definitely bad.
I don't know, this is like... Whew. Well. Alright. Here we go. Maybe I'll win a game.
This is the Grim Reminder one, though. So,
do you think Hellfest is better in a deck without tokens? I think it depends on the deck, but these Hellfest decks do seem better than the ones with tokens in them.
It was definitely... Hellfest is definitely better in a non-token environment, right?
Yeah.
Because you play one card, it goes and gets 4 cards or something. That's just very good. It's a very good rate of exchange. It's probably... I mean, Hellfest with Berserker tokens obviously insane, and being able to use Warrior stuff, right? Like the high end of Hellfest with tokens has got to be way higher than whatever you can do in these decks. But in a world with no tokens, Hellfest is crazy powerful. Alright, this Logos is not bad, right? Think twice. You could think twice to Hellfest. You can Zoom members. The Yerks actually are crazy in that
Yerks
deck.
are pretty good, yeah.
Yerks are so good at 10. A 4. Alright. I will keep.
I'll keep. Play Bingle.
Okay. I'm going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Hellfest. I'm going to go get Ged, Harmel, Brick, Volka's in hand. I get 3 chains.
You are. You are Murtani.
I'll play the band. I'll play a cannon. I'm gonna fresh Marks, Ged, sack, ready and rage. Replay Ged. Volka's gonna fight Bingle. Gain 1 for the fight, and then I'm gonna reap twice. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll say this. Play
Drop.
Lash, play Snag, play Yerk, discard Armadrone, play Exhume for Bingle. Your turn.
Alright. Gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna have Volka fight Yerk. Die. I gain 1. Splash. Come back to hand. Play Volka. Ged is gonna fight Bingle. Die. Ready and rage. Gain 1. Sorry, not Bingle. Snag. They both die. Ged's gonna come back. I'll play Ged. And then I will reap 3 times. And I will drop chain and tell you to go ahead.
Logos, I'll have your best.
Okay.
I'll play another one. There's only 2, but I think it's fine. I'm done.
You're down a chain, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to say Essence Scale, Dust Imp, Soul Keeper. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain, draw 3. There's like an argument that I should threaten there.
Brobnar. Riley Scald, Cow, Volca. You there. I'll discard follow the leader. Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Calfine with a damage pip. I'll do the damage to Rowdy Scald. I am going to cannon the Dust Imp. Soulkeeper's going to kill Calfine. I get to... I can't play in an interdimensional graph too hard there. Volca will fight Rowdy Scald, and I gain 1. And then Ged Hammer is going to fight Volca. Either ready enraged. She's super enraged. And then I'll replay Ged. And I don't want to lean too hard. Like I said. Did I get the 1 for that fight? I don't think so. Okay. And your turn, I'll draw 2, so you check with 9.
Yeah, Volca has 4 damage.
Yes, that's what I'm forgetting.
I'll say Brobnar. Play Harmal, Ged, Ganger Chieftain, fight Brick Nasty, hand.
You need to fight Harmal.
Fight Harmal. Harmal. Good hand. This is Ganger Chieftain's at 1. I'm gonna fight Brick Nasty.
Okay.
I'm gonna reap with Harmal. Gonna play Ged. Ged is it 1.
That's 2 because you played
2,
Ged.
2, yeah. Play Ganger Chieftain. That's 2. But is your Ganger Chieftain at 3 now? Because they fought 2.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll fight there. Oh, this is enraged, so it can't actually reap. This readies. I'll fight Ged. That's 4. This is the 3. I'll play Ged. I'll play Ganger Chieftain. I'll fight. Already. I'll reap.
He is enraged.
Yeah.
It was play Ged, fight with Ged. Are you on 6 on Ged?
I think this is 6 for Ged now.
You played Ged 1, fought Ged 2, played Ged 3, fought Ged 4, played Ged 5, fought Ged 6. And Ganger Chieftain was also fighting. So yeah, I think that is the.
Or is it 6? I think it was 6.
Yeah, it's close enough at least.
All right, I'm done.
So I do Forge.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to say Dis here. I'm going to Mark of Dis Harmal attune. I'm going to play Terror and Buzzle. Buzzle is going to purge the Terror, ready, fight Harmal. And that is that. I'll draw 3 and tell you to go ahead.
Okay. Say Brobnar. I'll play Brick. I'll play Valve Blood. I will fight Buzzle. I'll gain 1. I'll reap with Ganger Chieftain. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say this. I'm going to play Praefectus Ludo.
Terror's probably actually better purged.
Dark Centurion. Yeah, I purged it.
Yeah. He's saying you could have Essence Scaled instead.
Yeah, no. With this, so we're Halifest decks, right? So I don't necessarily think the game is going to get through us reshuffling, but anything that draws me back into the has got to be like pretty good. I'll play Aquila, and then I'm going to ostracize Brick Nasty. It's actually really close as to what I ostracize, but I think Brick Nasty is the win con, right? Like, that's where the infinite fighting turns into infinite amber.
Why only 5 cards in?
You had a bunch of chains. You had chains for at least 2 turns. So
I'd use those chains for sure.
I don't know. Did you just not count? Is it because you're strung out on Tylenol?
Probably.
You should have 6, according to Mertani.
Okay. If Mertani says so, I believe it. I'll forge. I will play Dis. Play Gub. I'm gonna play Lord Invitus, Gub, Exhume. I'm gonna get Harmal. I'm gonna play Tezmal. I'm gonna use Slash. Your turn.
Well, 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 if this isn't a pickle. Four cards, 3, but a 4th, 4 cards. So I have 3 Brobnar cards I can play plus the cannon. Or I can play 2 disc cards plus use the Essence Scale to use one of the Saurians. Or I can play 1 Saurian card and use my 3 Saurians in play, right? So I have like... and like all of it has various combinations of removal that can be used. So I guess I have to kill the Harmal. Like, I just have to. So I guess I have to say Saurian here. I'm going to play Aquila, Lone Hero. This Aquila is going to fight Gub. And then Dark Centurion is going to fight Harmal. And then Praefectus Ludo. Is it worth taking out the Ganger Chieftain here in case you have the Halifest? Yeah. I just don't think I can just leave all that Brobnar sitting around. Okay. And... okay, it's your turn. I'll draw 1. Teddy, go ahead.
Alright, I'll say Logos. Cyberclone, Aquila. Play Minigroup Think Tank. Play Memory Chip. Phase Shift, damage for Yerk. I'll discard the Strange Youth though. Your turn.
Alright, Cyberclone is 6 power, 1 armor. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm going to say Dis. I am going to play Gub and Charette. I am going to Mark of Dis, the mini group think tank. I am going to essence scale. Pull up the gub. Ready charrette. Use charrette. How? How do we use charrette? Reaping? Doesn't seem bad. I'll reap. Go to 6. Let's see if we can get another key in there. We'll draw 3. Tell you to go ahead.
Okay. Logos. Archive. Play bad drone. Fight charrette. I'll fight Quilla too. I'm done.
Oh, right, so I will forge. I snuck another key in there. Okay. Brobnar incoming, obviously. I guess we'll say... I'll say Brobnar. I'll cannon the bat drone. I'm gonna play... I'll cannon bat drone. I'll play Rowdy Scald and do a damage to Invitus. I'll play this Drummernaut. I wanted to bounce this, but it's a goblin.
Oh.
So that I could use the damage.
Yeah.
And then I'll play Foozle. Your turn. I will draw 3 and tell you to go ahead.
I'm gonna say Dis. Play Yerk. I'll discard this Causal Loop. Play Toxin. I'm gonna reap with Lord Invitus. I'm gonna grab this Foozle. Unfortunately, it makes a Dis, right? Is it in addition?
Dis. Just.
Well, under belongs to okay. I'm gonna reap with Tesmal. And say you can't call Dis next turn.
Okay.
I'm going to have Yerk. Reap. Play charrette. Use Lash. I'm done.
All right. I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Auto Legionary. I'm going to play...
No, it's not. It doesn't get the textable in here. It just gets the power and the armor of it.
Crushing Charge. Capture onto the Drummernaut. Gain a chain. Kill everything with less than 4 power or less. Which I wasn't expecting to kill that much with this game, but I think it bailed me out of a jam there.
I think it does get the keywords. I guess I should read the card.
It's a dinosaur.
Keywords and traits.
Yeah, it's a dinosaur soldier. It would get skirmish or hazardous, right? Those are keywords.
Does it get Omega?
Alpha.
If it gets Omega, you in your turn, right?
I wonder. I'm gonna play Lapisaurus, and then I'm gonna epic poem the Drummernaut. So exalt and then gain 2. No, because you were not playing it. It's just move sides.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Drop chain. Draw 3. Tell you to go ahead.
Brobnar. Pick up the archive. It's time. It's time, baby. Hellfest with an Amber Pip on it. Armal. What?
You have Vulcan in hand?
Yeah, Vulcan in hand. Ged.
Yeah, Brick is purged.
Brick is purged.
I purged his ass.
Yeah. Well, I got Harmal.
Hellfest for 1.
Yeah. Okay. I'll play this Volca, 2 damage. Play Harmal. Gengar Chieftain Foozle into the Lapisaurus.
It's exalted as well.
It's exalted. I'll fight Lapisaurus with the guy with the Get Hammer. I guess that does splash 1.
Gives me an amber.
Yep, this goes back to hand. This readies. And enrage. I'll fight. I will play. I'll reap. I'll play Ged. Play Gengar Chieftain. I've already played this Valid Blood. Right? Or did I draw back into that?
I think you drew back into
that. Okay, I drew back into that. Okay. Okay, and then reap. I'm done.
Okay, you have how much amber?
10.
What is left of my deck? Oh god. I have a... Okay, well that card doesn't do anything. It's Grim Reminder's one of my bottom 2 cards here. Which sure would be good, huh? How do I avoid losing an extra? Do I have a way to threaten this turn? That doesn't do it. This doesn't do it. Does this do it? Doesn't look like that does it either. The Brobnar garbage just happens forever. If I say this, I can play these, draw, but I draw past the Grim Reminders. Let me make sure I didn't like discard the Grim Reminders earlier. Yeah, okay. I think my out is okay, but do you generate you get to reap? Do you generate too much amber if I don't like take this turn? I guess I take this turn. I say Saurian. I play Faust. I'll capture onto Faust. And then I draw 2.
Do we use Legionary?
No, I think no. No. Legionary has a very important role to play.
I'll forge. I'll say Brobner.
Did you forge for 1 extra?
I did for 7.
Okay.
Okay. Do I say Brobner? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. What is fighting? Ged. Then I'll Reaper Reap. Check 6.
Okay. You win. I can stall, but I lose. I thought I had one more turn.
No.
If I Grim Reminders for Saurian, I don't know. At the third time I killed Harmal.
That gets back to Harmals.
I get a Grim Reminder, right? Like,
imagine this deck with that deck's Grim Reminder. This.
Oh yeah, no,
that's what I made. That's what I made.
Yeah, the double exhume and the Grim Reminder is like crazy. It's like so good. Legion Exalt with Felt. Yeah, so
I also had I think twice for the Hallfest in hand, ready for if you like dump stuff.
Yeah, I think you're actually right there, Mertani. So I was thinking I was going to have to use.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
I was thinking I was going to have to use the. So I had City State Interest in my hand. So my plan was to use the Grim Reminders to put all the Saurians into my archives. Then I can play all the Saurians and then City State Interest. And so even if he had like 1,000,000 amber, I don't think he could. Happy New Year win.
Yep, first win. First one of 2024.
That game was good though.
It was really good.
I think that fit the bill for like when we were like these decks are going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So. All right, most important card in this matchup is Ostracize.
Yeah. If you get like a Harmal, it's a totally different
game. I lose instantly any point you play.
Brick Nasty.
Brick lived.
100%. No, Brick was a good call for sure, but Harmal's just another really good target for it, right?
Yeah. I think maybe that's what so this is actually harkening back to when Aurora King and I played a bunch of Alliance practice at Gen Con. We played like a lot, and I was trying to like figure out how to disassemble Hallfest. So
Brick Nasty helps a lot, or getting rid of Brick Nasty helps a lot, because then you're not like journeying 20 amber every Hallfest turn. Also, you go first.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Okay.
Okay, I'll play Tesmal until you go ahead.
Brobner. Cal. Thou. Dingle. Harmal. Your turn.
Okay, I'm going to say this. I'm going to mark up this Bingle. And I'm going to reap with Tesmal and say you cannot say Brobnar next turn. And I'll draw one. It's your turn.
Okay. This. Toxin. Charette. Yerk. Discard. The bad round. Your turn.
Right, I'm going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Rock Hurling Giant. And then I'm going to throw a rock at Toxin. And then I'm going to throw 2 rocks at Harmalatoon. And it's your turn. I will draw 4.
Fair enough. All right, say Brobnar. I play Volca. I do 2 damage there. I play Brick. I'm going to Reap with Cow. I'm going to Ganger Chieftain Cow and a Rock Hurling Giant. I gain 1. I'm gonna play Bingle. Your turn.
Oh, right. I am going to say this. I'll play Lash, Essence Scale, and then I'm going to Mark of this Charette. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
All right. This, I'll play Snag, Yerk, discarding Effervescent. Reap. Your turn.
I am going to say Saurian. I'll play Ambrosia Outpost. I'm going to discard Lapisaurus, discard Sea State Interest. I'm going to ostracize Brick. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
This. I'm going to Exhume. Harmal. And Reap. Your turn.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to play Dust Imp, Terror, Lash You, Essence Scale, kill Dust Imp, gain 2. Terror's going to fight Harmal. And it is your turn. I will draw 2. You will forward for 9.
Logos. Play Tesmal. Reap 4 times. That's the Logos on my disc.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. Gonna say Brobnar. Gonna play Cannon. Gonna play Rowdy Scald. I'll do the damage to Snag. I'm going to play Brick, and then I'm going to Fresh Marks, kill the Rowdy Scald. We'll get Bingle, Tesmal, and Snag. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. So you go.
Say this. The next Zoom. Normal. Getting them back in there. And then I gotta kill this Break. Do I have to kill the Break Nasty? Oh, I know I have to kill the Break Nasty. The only way I can do it is I can double fight with Yerk. Yeah, let's just fight with Yerks. I'll reap. I'll say you can't call this. I'm done.
Okay, I'll say Saurian. Here's some creatures. Check with 6. Go ahead. Draw 3.
I'll forge. I'll say Brobnar. Play Ged. We'll fight there. Goes hand. We'll reap.
Splash.
Splash 1. Yeah. I'll reap. We'll fight there. We'll play Bingle. We'll play Ganger Chieftain. We'll fight there. We'll ready. We'll play Get Hammer. Play follow the leader. I'll reap. I'm up.
I'll say I'll forge.
Check with 9.
Look at this idiot. Can't even stop me from forging.
Yeah.
All right.
I could have.
I'll say this. I'm going to.
Oh god, I bumped the mouse.
My god.
Oh jeez.
Can't even control mouse movement. I'm gonna play Gub and Charette and Buzzle. Charette's gonna capture 3. I'm gonna Lash of Broken Dreams you. I'm gonna put Soul Keeper on Gub. I am going to Essence Scale Gub, destroying Gub, readying Buzzle, killing Harmal. Buzzle is going to fight Buzzle's gonna fight, it like literally doesn't matter, a Charette. And it is your turn. I will draw 4. Tell you go ahead.
I'll play Alfest.
Okay.
I'll get the Harmal. I'll get back again. Once again. Woo! There you go. The superior Hellfest deck.
I drew my Hellfest, my Grim Reminders at that point. So
yeah,
the thing is I feel like this deck needs things in a very specific order. I need things that have to occur in a very specific order in that game for me to have a chance.
Yeah.
So
this shit was crazy. This deck's kind of nutty.
I had the ostracize. I think ostracize is Harmal is correct, right?
Yeah.
I think that's literally correct.
It stops me from doing the combo.
Yeah, because the thing is
did you have the opportunity to do it, or did you get?
No, you shredded me. Right? You shredded me. You took my amber. You shredded me. And so I had to go take some other fucking turn.
Okay.
And I killed Harmal in that turn, and I was like, well, at least I can get brick.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what happened. Is the charrette stopped me from ostracizing it.
Cool. Excellent.
So.
All right, we have our
like finals. I didn't. The thing that pissed me off is I didn't even get a chance to lose to Cyberclone.
Yeah,
I would have been fine losing to Cyberclone.
My hand was like.
I don't give a shit what your hand was. you didn't say Logos once that whole game.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I lost to fucking Harmal Attune and a bunch of discards.
Yeah.
New Year's rant. Yeah. You want to rant, Dave?
Nathan loses
you want to rant? Yeah.
One match, he's off.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. This year sucks. All right. This year's terrible.
One match. One bad match.
There you go. That's all it takes.
Finals.
One bad match.
Finals should be interesting. We'll do best 3 out of 5.
All right, so Zehebzba.
I mean, like the Cincinnati combo, I think can pop off against it, right?
Yeah,
like that presents a big problem. The thing is, like effervescent interdimensional graphs in this deck. You have to be kind of careful with it.
Yeah, I mean, but this deck can also tax,
and it can tax. Yeah, so I think it's actually a pretty interesting matchup.
It can tax. You have scoop up, and you have kaboom. So you can scoop up Harmal, then kaboom.
Yeah.
And then that's like that, right?
I think it's probably a really good match. It might go to game.
You also have fear. Fear, I think, is relevant.
Yeah, for sure.
But against the thing is the disc creatures in here are just always causing problems.
Yeah.
So you need a way to deal with them. And so yeah. I think it'll be an interesting matchup. It's possible that deck just kind of runs over this one. I don't know, but this one, I mean, it did so. There's very likely a situation where like Chuff, Ape, and Dominator on the board, and you rule of 6 just killing them, right? Because it's like 20 power worth of stuff or whatever. So
I mean, it should be good. That'll be Sunday. We will show the new belt off Sunday.
Belt reveal.
If you have any ideas of decks you want to see in our new tournament, which is going to be all 8 sets in pods of 8. So in Discord. Joker made a lot of good suggestions the other day. So
yeah,
if there's any other decks you want to see from older sets, let us know. I also made some changes to the sorcery cube, so we're gonna do sorcery on Monday.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
I went with Nathan's suggestion of cutting like all those duplicate spells. I cut them for like shitty creatures, not shitty, but like I put in all the one for the 2 power guys in it. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I think
more vanilla guys.
I think if you add like some lower curve stuff
I
there,
add some lower curve stuff,
because like a lot of those games are like one person plays a creature and the other person plays something and the other person removes it, and then it's just like one creature attacking for virtually the whole game.
Yeah.
So I think if there's like some random other creatures in the deck,
I also made a lot of the changes to the Alice cards. I think that'll be the biggest change. That's the best change, I think, because it'll be much more balanced as far as colors in the Alice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to me, it felt like there was a ton of Earth lands in there. I'm glad that you're confirming that. In fact, there were more.
It was a ridiculous amount.
Okay.
I didn't realize that. I guess like
did they print more Earth lands?
They printed more Earth lands because all I did was take 2 of every exceptional.
Ooh, okay.
And one of every elite, one of every unique. There's just more Earthlands. There's just like there's just like 5 more Earthlands or something than the other ones. There was way less fire.
The idea is that it's Earth, and so it should have
it's
more lands
geared toward having Alice cards.
Okay.
The thing is, they didn't like do anything.
Yeah,
they had very little of relevant effects.
Right. Well, like Quagmire, whatever the one that was like make creatures immobile is good. Like they got niche stuff, but like the Nice Gnome Hollows or whatever, right? Like that's Gnome Hollow. Sorry.
So we'll get to that Monday, and then like I said, the finals for this on Sunday plus belt reveal. New belt reveal. 2024 championship.
Belt reveal.
The Tabletop Royale 2024 championship.
I can't believe you wouldn't let me win every game of 2024.
Every single game for the
I wouldn't let you. I can't believe you wouldn't let me win.
Quit Keyforge.
Win every single game that we were going to play. With you.
You'd have a great time. You'd be like, this is the best game that's ever been made. All right, thanks guys.
Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. We'll be back.
Have a great rest of your week.
Yeah.
We'll be back on Sunday.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.